Hello, ladies. Hello, Virtuous Living. Welcome to Virtuous Living's new series entitled Forever His Homemaker. We are going to be discussing what it means to be God's homemaker. His homemaker is for every woman who's a homemaker, whether you are married, divorced, an empty nester, single, whatever your stage of life, remember you are God's homemaker first. His stands for H, heartfelt, I, intentional, and S, sacrificial. And of course, his is in reference to God. Being a homemaker means everything you do comes from your heart. In this series, we will talk about being a homemaker whose heart is in the right place in her home because it is first placed in the Lord. We will also discuss being intentional and being a homemaker that does everything with purpose, everything in the spirit of excellence. Even in our mistakes, there's an intention. We will also discuss being sacrificial and what that looks like. Homemaking is about sacrifice. It's not always convenient. It's not always glitz and glam. It's not always going to feel right. But the sacrifices homemakers make for their family, for God, is all worth it in the end. So just a few facts about me and why I consider myself a homemaker. I am an unmarried homemaker. I do not have any biological children, but the skills that I have learned, I have acquired over my years of living through the women in my family and especially my grandmothers. I have learned so much from them, even going back to our acronym. I'm going to go from H with being heartfelt. My grandmothers did everything with love because I believe their heart was just full of love. Their hearts were full of, I'm doing this because I love my kids. I want to see them fed. I want to see them have healthy lunches. I want to see them come home to a clean house. I want to see them excel in school. I'm doing this because my husband has to go to work and be strong. I'm doing this because my home is my heart. You can definitely see where a woman's heart is at just by looking at her home, looking at the way she keeps up with it, looking at the way she speaks about it, looking at the meticulous care that she gives. I challenge you, homemakers, to ask yourself, what does my home say about my heart? Am I showing ungratefulness by keeping it junky and messy, or just throwing things everywhere, or not keeping up with the upkeep, or just being negligent? Or am I showing God that my heart is so grateful for everything He's blessed me with? Whether I live in a place I want to at the moment, you may be asking God for a big house and you're in an apartment, or if you're in your dream home, your heart is reflected in the care of your home. In different series, we will get more into the I and the S of his homemaker. But this week, I just want us to focus on guarding our hearts. I want us to focus on being grateful. I want us to focus on showing God where our heart is at in Him by the way we care for what He has given us. I also challenge you to ask God to fill your heart with things of Him and remove the things that are displeasing to Him. Some things that can creep into the heart of a homemaker that are not of God are pride, discontentment, hatefulness, comparison, laziness, and sometimes anger. Ask God to restore your joy while you're in your home. Ask God to give you a love for the things that He has blessed you with, even if you don't have every single thing you want at the moment. Ask God to fill your heart with attributes that please Him. No matter what stage of life you are in, no matter if life has not worked out the way that you have dreamed or hoped, remember that you are on an assignment, and that assignment is being God's homemaker and upkeeping the temple, your body, and the sanctuary, your home, that He's entrusted you with. I'll see you in our next episode. Forever His Homemaker.